Hello dudes, we're back with eFootball 2025 and it's another Thursday and we're gonna talk about the players of the week. Like always, we're gonna try to make this as short as possible. I don't know why I say as always because I'm always going on for too long with these videos. Okay, the first thing is we have probably the worst players of the week box, in my opinion. For this channel is the worst box this year. Then I'm gonna make, after this one, I'm gonna make a video probably about these guys. This box is made specifically for me. I think Konami just liked me saying a lot of good stuff about the game, and they made this pack especially for Mr. Pipi Sutura. So yeah, we're gonna talk about those. Okay, players of the week. Players of the week. I have been again lucky, very lucky. For the third week in a row with no coins, I was able to get one of the best players in the box for 3 weeks in a row. I got Almada, I got the other Japanese guy with a booster, and now this Japanese guy. And I'm inclined to believe that this guy is the best player in the box again. So yeah, I wasn't able to get Lewandowski last time, but it was the Japanese guy or Lewandowski, and probably Lewandowski was the best player in the box, but I wanted the Japanese dude. I mean, I wanted the Japanese dude, but I also wanted Lewandowski. Okay, so first, Cabrera. The first thing I'm going to say about this guy is that if you get this guy and you don't have enough defenders for the Spanish league, then you should keep this guy. He's also from Uruguay, which is always good. I don't know, I like players from Uruguay, like Uruguayans or something. Can't remember the way it is supposed to be said in English. Having said that, the card itself, it's good. The defense is very good, but he has no low pass and no ball control. I like defenders with at least 70 in those stats. And speed is gonna be just fine. Acceleration is gonna be fine. Kicking power fine. Jumping and physical contact very good. And stamina right there is the basic amount, 85. Below 85, I start not liking them. When it comes to skills, we have heading low throws, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We are missing acrobatic clearance, but his skills are very good. No passing skills, that's a shame. But for a free guy, this is, I think I consider this card second tier. If you get this card and you need the Spanish league defender, then you should keep him. But in my case, I went for the Spanish box, and I got Mosquera, Cubarsí. Now they gave me Íñigo Martínez from the Players of the Week champions. So I have also Rudiger. I really don't need any more defenders for the Spanish league. So in my case, I will have sold this guy. But he's going to help you. As a general rule, I keep saying like that players are going to harm your gameplay, but this guy is one of the good guys. This guy is gonna help you until you get better players. But he's he's a very good player of the week. If you don't want him because he is super awesome, well, maybe you could also keep him for like collection, because I like to collect good cards. We're gonna talk. We're gonna leave these three guys for last, because they are the three best players in the box, in my opinion. This guy, I got this guy in my secondary account. Lucky me, it wasn't here. It was going to be so sad. My secondary account, I don't really give a shit. So this guy is very, very bad. He has, he's a center back. He's a center back. He can also be DMF. But what was the real? Oh, okay. The real problem with this guy is that for a center back, he's 184 centimeters height, and he jumps 82. So he's short and he doesn't jump like very high. So that's terrible. His physical contact is not really good for a center back, and his technique, tight possession, is really not good for a DMF. So it's a huge problem, because he starts fucking up in both positions. So he doesn't have sole control for the DMF, and he doesn't have man marking. So a DMF for a center back without man marking. And then the height and the physical contact, and yeah, I think this guy super sucks. So he's gonna be probably the worst player in the. Yeah, I think this guy and these other two guys are the worst players in the box. Now let's go with Pavlidis. Yeah, I ended up thinking that this guy is also going to be helping you. If you need a center forward, you're building the team, your team is still very green, then this guy is going to help you. And it's also a card that could be nice to keep for collection. He's Greek. I also like Greek players. I mean, it's like a strange, it's a weird type of player for me. Not because Greece is a strange country, and not because Greeks are weird or scarce, but because there is too many of the big soccer countries. You know, it's logical to have Italian players, Spanish players, English players, Argentinian players, Brazilian players, Portuguese players, and blah, 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 French players, but not like Greek or even Uruguayans. But having said that, this is also a second tier card, or even third tier card. He doesn't have jumping for a center forward. His physical contact is not really good. But the real problem is, with those numbers and the AMF position, it would have been okay, but not enough physical contact and no jumping, or at least not like enough jumping. I will be expecting lots of speed for a forward, and he's not. He's slow. So I think of this guy more like as an AMF, but he doesn't have the position. Now, as an AMF, he doesn't really have balance, and he doesn't really have tight position. So it will be kind of strange. Not a really, really good AMF, because he also doesn't have lots of passing. Low pass is kind of low. His finishing is very good. So, and then, but his skills are really, really good, because he has the double touch, the long range curler, the heel trick, the heading, one-time shot, one-touch pass, through passing, aerial superiority, and fighting spirit. He's gonna be a fine center forward of sorts, but too slow for that physical contact and that jumping. He has aerial superiority. He's 186 with 80 jumping on the team. He's not going to be actually bad, but it's like a player for events. Really not a competitive card. But an interesting card with very good skills. So he's going to be helping you if you're starting. So unless you have too many players and you don't like to collect cards, then you will be discarding this guy. If that's not the case, then keep him. Keep him. At some point, you're gonna be able to enjoy this card, like some unlimited event, and then okay, I'm going with Pavlidis because I'm good enough now. So fuck it, I'm gonna try. That's what I'm doing right now, trying players of the week during the events, and kind of suffering anyways. It's not as easy as going with my main team filled with all the right skills. So this guy is a second tier, and of course I wouldn't use coins for this guy nor this guy. Now we're going to the disasters. This guy is a prolific winger, right dominant leg, no left band. He cannot play in the left line, on the left side, and that's terrible. And let's say you send him to the right, a prolific winger, a right prolific winger, it will be because you're thinking about centering the ball. And you're going to center the ball with lofted pass 75 on the team. Passing is 70-73. It's very weird. The way they build this card is not good. It's completely stupid. Tight position is not really good for a prolific winger, and balance is a disaster. He has no physical contact, and his kicking power is embarrassing. Oh, his stamina also sucks. This is one of the worst cards I have ever seen. Yeah, it's very interesting because Brennan Johnson is a kind of cool player, but they just fuck him up with this card. His skills are he has fighting spirit, outside curler, pinpoint crossing, one-time shot, pass, but a prolific winger without double touch. So yeah, one of the worst cases ever. If you get this guy, I'm sorry, dudes. Again, this is gonna be a very exceptional situation, but if you get this guy, just don't feel cool about it. It was very unlucky. I mean, the worst card in the box, it's actually a very good card. But this guy right here in the middle is one of the worst ever. Now, Kvaratskhelia. A lot of people told me that Kvaratskhelia was kind of good for them. Alright, whatever. Kvaratskhelia is not actually that bad, but I really think the card is not good. First of all, he doesn't have the entire lines. Both sides are like wingers, and no right midfielder, left midfielder. It really takes lots of options. When you are building your strategy, I don't really like that. So that's terrible for me. He's ambidextrous. That's good. He's a prolific winger with no stamina. That's not good. His passing is kind of okay. Technique is very good. Finishing is good. Speed, acceleration, all right. Kicking power, not good. And physical contact is going to end up not being that good. This thing, we cannot count on this thing because next week is not going to be working. And stamina with the booster is not that bad. Stamina with the booster, it's kind of okay. But, next week, no more, and you go back to sucking. And then the real problem. He has the double touch, cut behind, soul control, long range curler, premium pack for prolific winger, but then he doesn't have a heel trick, and he doesn't have outside curler, but he's ambidextrous, so outside curler is not such a big problem, but he doesn't have a heel trick. And no one-touch pass? No one-touch pass, huh? Okay, I prefer through passing anyways in wingers, but no one-touch pass and no fighting spirit. So, you know, no physical contact, no fighting spirit, no stamina. It's like Destruction Derby combo. No. I think this card is very bad. If you get this card, you should keep it. Probably. I think if you are a good player, you definitely should keep Kvaratskhelia. If you are a guy starting, you are a guy struggling, trying to learn, trying to improve, then this card is the opposite to this card. This card is going to hurt you. It's going to avoid your understanding. It's going to make you not understand properly what's happening and to feel the game, because if you start feeling the game with the proper players, you're going to start knowing what to do with all the options. This guy with no fighting spirit and no physical contact and no stamina, he's going to start falling apart, going to the ground, not running, losing aerial balls, and losing the fights. And it's not going to be a fair experience, because it's going to be because he doesn't have physical contact, doesn't have stamina, and doesn't have fighting spirit. By the 3/4 of the first half, he's going to be confusing you. So remember that. Remember that, and remember that players with stats like this guy are gonna do that to you. And then, you know, it's gonna be a problem. It's gonna take you longer to really learn how to play the game. Then another guy that's going to help you. This card is also like second tier, not really good, but definitely not bad. It's just like Cabrera. Cabrera and Barrios are better than Pavlidis, and they all are going to be of help if you get them, and I recommend not discarding them. So this guy is a box-to-box CMF. His physical contact is really not that good, but this guy, you should use him in a very specific strategy. He's not good for all strategies, and he's not good for competitive gameplay. He's for events, Spanish events, or even national events with the Spanish national team, of course. He has, for a CMF, he has a good speed, good acceleration, enough kicking power. Jumping, it's not good, and physical contact is right there because he has 75. Balance is going to be okay for a CMF, and stamina is very good. Defense is okay for a CMF with attacking intentions, like he's going to go a little bit more to the front, and that's why he doesn't need that much defense. But his defense is okay. At least tackling is 80. His technique is quite good for a CMF. He cannot be DMF, so he cannot be DMF. He cannot be AMF, so you don't need to think that much. It's fine for CMF, and that's the only thing he can do, because you cannot add positions. His passing is very good. His finishing is just okay. His non-dominant leg precision is high. That's also very good. And his skills. He has the double touch, the cut behind, soul control, and long range curler. Amazing for a CMF with attacking intentions. He also has long range shooting, one touch pass, through passing, outside curler, and he has that little defensive extra, interception and fighting spirit. This guy has perfect skills for AMF. And remember, this is something I forgot to say during the Spanish video. You can place this guy as a AMF with the CMF position. So you're gonna have a guy playing a center midfielder with more like a defensive feeling, but positioned a little bit higher, like to the front. And that's kind of probably is the perfect position for this guy. Right in the middle, a little bit to the front, placed as a AMF but with the CMF position. Yeah, box to box. He's very interesting. I think this guy is going to help you. I think this guy has lots of potential. I would have liked to get this guy. Yeah, very, very good skills. Very good skills. So, truth is, now that I see this guy and think about that way of placing him, like on the field, yeah, maybe this guy is also one of the good cards. Maybe it's 4 good cards and not just 3. Alright, so we're almost there with the bullshit. The goalkeeper is super easy. Mamardashvili, he's okay. Very nice numbers. And if you have nothing, you can keep him. But he doesn't have the low punt. And as you know, no low punt, no way you're gonna be using this motherfucker. If you have nothing, you are starting, or you, for some strange reason, you don't use the low punt as the way of passing the ball from the goalkeeper to front, then Georgie, I think he's a very good goalkeeper. But only if you don't use the low punt, and I can't imagine why. Maybe because you like Courtois and you don't want to give him the proper skills, but dude, that's crazy. And then Musiala. Is Musiala a good option? Yeah, he's a very good player. You can use him in the Germany national team. You can use him in Bayern München's like special events. And he has like very good speed, acceleration, kicking power is really bad, physical contact sucks, jumping sucks. He's a whole player, that's super important. His balance is very good, stamina good, technique amazing, passing very good, finishing good, curl good or very good. Yeah, he can be AMF. His card says AMF and left winger. In this case, is the proper position. And he has double touch, soul control, long range curler. Perfect, premium pack. Deep in shot, one time shot, pass, outside curler, gamemanship, and super sub. So, this guy is like a clone from this guy, the French Olise. He's like Olise's clone. And the same way I told you with Olise, you should keep them because they are very good. But I also think they're gonna hurt your gameplay because you're gonna be trying to I can't remember the word right now, but you're gonna be doing extra stuff because of the lack of physical contact and because the lack of fighting spirit. Plus, kicking power is really, really not good, and that's a huge problem for me. And but okay, well, his skills are amazing except for the fighting spirit. So I don't like this card. He has 97. He has level 97, so I would have sold him for I think 350,000 GPs, which is almost two passing of abilities of skills. So yeah, but that's a very particular thing. Like it's a very me thing. In your case, I guess you should keep this card. But I'm not going to consider this card one of the good cards because it's not a completely good card. Now, Talisca. The first thing, he's a whole player. And the other good thing is that if you like Talisca, now you can have Talisca without paying a 5-star nomination contract, which was crazy to use that thing on this fucker. But now you can have him, and this card is quite good. He has medium dominant leg precision. That's really not good, because I think this guy has to be a center forward and not an AMF. As an AMF, he doesn't have balance. He's 190, so his tight possession is not enough. His physical contact is really not that good, but not terribly bad. And his jumping also, well, his jumping is, yeah, it's kind of okay because he's 190. His finishing is okay. His passing is like very good for a center forward. And but as a center forward, he doesn't have that much physical contact. So as a forward, he doesn't have physical contact. As a AMF, he doesn't have balance. That's really not good. And his skills, I think they are very good. Cut behind, soul control. So no double touch. That's bad. That's really bad for AMFs. But for center forwards, it's super fine. So he has the cut behind, soul control, heading, long range curler, long range shooting, one-time shot, outside curler, penalty, super sub, fighting spirit. His skills are top tier. I really like this card. Another problem is that he doesn't have both complete lines, sides, but that's just a little detail. I'm gonna think of Talisca as a center forward, so there's not going to be a problem with the sides. So yeah, I think this guy is for events or for people like with a very, very green team again. Like if you a team that you are starting to build, then Talisca is gonna be fine even in divisions because you won't have anything else. But for competitive gameplay, like really competitive gameplay, you need to be really good to use this guy. He's going to screw your gameplay also. But the card is good, the skills are amazing, and he's tall. I think this guy is a keeper, so keep him. Oh wait, and the other thing, he plays in the Trendyol Super League, so if someday the Turkish league comes back, then we're gonna be able to use him during the events. I have my Turkish team already built, and I'm not going to erase it. And yeah, I'm not gonna get this card because I already got the Japanese guy, but I would like to have this card. Plus, the card looks good. Okay, so that's that. And now, Alex Iwobi, which I think is maybe as good as the Japanese guy. The Japanese guy is Kamata or Kamada? No, Kamada. So I think this guy is as good as Kamada, definitely better than Talisca, and Barrios is the name? Yes, Barrios. Maybe this guy is as good as Barrios. I don't know. But I really like this card. So, this guy is he's a creative playmaker with tons of position and wavering and high non-dominant leg precision. He's 180. His tight position is going to be 91, 91, 90, like technique. Tight position is going to be 90. His passing is going to be fine. His finishing is going to be very good. Well, like good. He has a little bit of defense, just in case, if you use him as an AMF. He has good speed, good acceleration, good kicking power, enough. Just enough for everything. Speed, acceleration, kicking power. No jumping. It's a shame that they didn't give him 70 instead of 69 on the team. That's stupid also, very bad. His physical contact, it's enough. It's the minimum that you should have. His balance is not that good, 80, so he's gonna be kind of on the low side. And his stamina is amazing for a winger, and also for an AMF. So Alex Iwobi, I have Luis Diaz and Elanga for my English league team. So I didn't really need Iwobi, but I really liked him. And if you don't have Elanga nor Luis Diaz, then this guy is amazing for that position, like the left winger. And his skills, of course, are very good, because that's one of the reasons. I mean, I pick players in a combo between stats and skills, which is obvious, right? But I do it with, like, he's going to be a winger, so no double touch, almost not good. He has the cut behind and turn, soul control, but if he didn't have long range curler, then he would be kind of a problem. I have Luis Diaz with no shooting skills, but he's so good that you can allow him to go kind of unchecked. He has deep in shot, one touch pass, through passing, pinpoint crossing, very good passing skills for a winger, and fighting spirit. He doesn't have a heel trick nor outside curler, but his skills are all very good. So you can't have all the good skills with players of the week. So yeah, this card, I think you should keep it and also use it. And he's gonna pay. Yeah, he's going to deliver. Very, very good card. Also with a booster, I don't really care. With the booster, this guy becomes even much, much better. Much, much better. I mean, with Savvy, now you will be 91, 90 acceleration. Yeah, that's awesome. And stamina 93, that's a lot. So that guy is quite good. And I'm going to show you Kamada on my team. But let's recap a little bit. So, why I think this box is not good? Well, because Kamada is for me the best player in the box. Maybe he ties with Iwobi and Barrios, but they are not explosive, you know. They are not those kind of cards that you actually really, really want. You think, what the hell is happening? Like, these cards are really, really good. Like, I don't know, for me, Samba, Lukaku, Donnarumma, Ferran Torres with fighting spirit, ambidextrous Mbappe, Vini with cut behind and turn. Cards that you really, really want to have. But this box doesn't have that. So this guy is kind of okay. This one sucks. This is the worst shit ever. I think this sucks. and I don't like this guy. The card is really, really good, but I don't like it. So you basically have 4 players, and I don't think Talisca is actually the same level as these 3 guys. And Barrios is kind of complicated also. But I mean, right now I realize that Barrios is more or less Iwobi's level, so he's gonna be there. But why are you gonna waste coins in this box when last week we had players like Lewandowski with speed? So now, having said that, I'm gonna show you Kamada. He's very, very, very good. Very good. So we go here. Oh, this is the Spanish team. I was thinking, why is still Ceballos there? I had to replace Ceballos with Kamada because he's one of the, in my opinion, he's one of the best AMFs in the game. He says DMF, the card says he's a DMF, but let's check the numbers. He doesn't have enough physical contact nor jumping to be a DMF, but as an AMF with 184 and 76 and 73 jumping, he's gonna be a fantastic AMF. I mean, think about Pedri and those kind of players having like 55 physical contact and 60 jumping, so they don't even step away from the floor, like they have their feet stuck to the floor. His technique is very good, passing very good, finishing okay, defense is awesome for an AMF, and he can be CMF or second forward, emergency second forward. And he can also be AMF. Oh, he can be an emergency DMF. This card is very good, very good. I wouldn't use a DMF with like 80 with no physical, 80 in defense with no physical contact. But you know, for emergencies, you need to rotate him because of something. Well, then you're gonna be able to do it. So that's awesome. Stamina is amazing. Balance is enough. Kicking power enough. Acceleration, very good. Speed, okay. And now the skills. The skills are very interesting. Oh, he's box to box, which is good, and also ambidextrous. AMF and ambidextrous AMF. Remember that. Remember that's the best option. Also for DMFs is the best option. But his skills are super interesting. He has the 3 shooting skills to start with. Long range curler, long range shooting, one-time shot. He has one touch pass, through passing, so the passing pack, pinpoint crossing, outside curler, premium centering pack, gamemanship to get some fouls, interception to make use of that tackling and that defensive engagement and defensive awareness, and he has the fighting spirit. So I don't know, this guy is one of the best AMFs in the game. That's my opinion. And I'm gonna give you a comparison for sure. Of course, if you get this guy, please feel like a winner. Feel like a winner. You got the best card in the box. Not getting Musiala is not a bad thing. It's a very, very good thing because this guy is the shit, man. He is the master of disaster. I'm gonna show you. I was using this is my Players of the Week team. I was using Ceballos. Where is Ceballos? So Ceballos is shorter, less of an offensive awareness. He has more ball control and more tight possession, but it's not gonna be such a difference. tight possession is a little bit like away from Kamada. Like Ceballos has more, those extra 5. That's a little bit high, but no problem. Now, low pass, 88 is the same. Lofted pass is not going to be that important. Finishing, Kamada is better. And curl a little bit more, not a big difference. But acceleration, 7 points in acceleration is a lot of difference. Also, kicking power is better, and 82 is not that good. 84 is kind of okay. Jumping, huge difference. Physical contact is the same. Balance, stamina, and defense. There is a huge gap in difference. Huge. So this guy is ambidextrous. And now, Ceballos is lacking shooting skills. He has the double touch and the soul control. And as an AMF, I would have preferred to have double touch and soul control with Kamada. But Kamada is perfect for players not using the cheat shot or the dribbling skills like Marseillaise or, you know, the double touch and that kind of shit. So this guy is going to make your game easier. This guy is really going to help you. And he's awesome. And it's better to have gamemanship than flip-flop. He has all 3 shooting skills, and Ceballos, for example, has only long-range shooting. Yeah. So Kamada is much better. So Kamada goes in. Now, if you're gonna compare Kamada with some AMFs, like what the? Oh, okay, I understand. Fuck. Like for example, Van der Vaart. It's a different type of player, but Van der Vaart is gonna be much shorter. And again, tight possession and ball control are better, but not that much. It's not that terrible. Lofted pass, of course, Van der Vaart is an epic player, but Kamada is more like measured, you know? For example, finishing and set pieces, that, I mean, Van der Vaart is a master of the shooting, but no, wait, what the fudge? Van der Vaart is super fast. Okay, well, no, this wasn't a very good comparison. I think Van der Vaart is much better. But at least when it comes to defense, you see, that's the... Okay, this is the thing. Kamada is also going to give you lots of defense. And Van der Vaart is 176. This is going to be 184, so he's going to jump. Okay, let's make a comparison with my main AMF. My main AMF for a long time now is Kimmich, 100 games in the Germany national team. Let's see. So Kamada is much taller. He weighs a little bit less. Good. Whoa, offensive awareness is much high, 15 points. That's a lot. Now, you see, this is my main AMF, Kimmich. And he's trailing. Okay, technique, Kamada is better, more or less. Low pass is the same, lofted pass, Kimmich is much better because Kimmich is a very good passer. But okay, no problem. Finishing, Kamada is much better. Curl, also better. Speed, acceleration, Kimmich is closer to Ceballos. So kicking power is the same, but jumping, of course, there is a huge gap. And Kimmich is 82, balance 84, stamina 1996, there is quite the difference there. Balance is not really a problem. And defense is almost the same. Of course, Kimmich was trained by me, so it's logical. but Kamada, he's ambidextrous, so he's gonna give you more offensive options. Yeah, ambidextrous, unwavering both, okay. And of course Kimmich has a little bit of extra skills because I added the 5 I was able to add. So it's not gonna be a fair comparison. Kimmich has all the shooting skills, long range shooting. Oh, no long range curler. Yeah. But yeah, he's very good. Alright, so Kamada it's almost the same as Kimmich with better attacking options, and he was not trained by me. So I wasn't able to pick the numbers. The numbers are already from the factory. From the factory, already good. Very, 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 very good card. Okay, I gave you a little bit of examples because I wanted to like make you understand that this card is top. It's a top tier card. Really like it. Okay. Oh yeah, hang on. I'm gonna show you one more thing. That Spanish League player Barrios, I think he should be used in this type of formation, like here, where Tchouaméni is playing. But you could also place the guy here with a different position. For example, this guy can be a CMF. Ceballos can be AMF and CMF. But if you switch them, you see he cannot be... wait. Nah, it's better to do this. He can be a CMF, and this guy, he cannot be AMF, so his numbers go down. But instead of using him as an AMF, you could use him as a CMF in this position. And his numbers are going to be fine again. He's going to be a little bit more defensive. The way he moves, it's going to be more like... he's not going to go to the front that much. But it allows you to, for example, place Barrios here with CMF. So if you get that guy Barrios, give him an opportunity in a type of strategy like this. I would like to use Barrios here, where Tchouaméni is playing. And I think it will be quite good. Either way, I don't think he's going to be better than Tchouaméni because this card is almost an epic and it was one of the best cards ever given to us in nomination players, with the nomination players. 92 jumping, 94 physical contact with 86, 86, 88, 90 in the defensive apartment. And 18 everything when it comes to technique. It's stupid crazy. Okay, so yeah, that's what I wanted to say about Barrios. I think this is going to be enough. Those were the players of the week. I went talking about this guy for almost 50 minutes, like always. Fuck it. Can't improve the situation. If you have questions, doubts, something, send them to the opinions, send them to the message section. I hope you enjoy this video, and yeah, I'm gonna be doing, like later, I'm gonna be doing the either Soboslai or finally the stupid 43 players players of the week champions box, or probably I'm gonna be doing Soboslai or the Norwegian box, the Norwegian pack, which is super amazing. Alright dudes, again, I hope you enjoy this thing, and I see you next time.